Hello, hello. Are we live? I'm still not good enough at streaming to tell. Looks like it. Looks like we are live. All right. Hello, Austin. Welcome to the stream. All right. Looks fine on my end. If there's any problems, let me know. Echo moment. Is it echoing? I don't hear any echoes. I think that's a you problem. There is an echo. I don't hear any echo. On my voice? How is that possible? Well, that shouldn't be happening. Yeah, I don't hear any echo. I think it's a you thing, I'm sorry. Oh, you had the live stream open on Discord as well. That would probably do it. All right, welcome back, guys. We're back in the survival world today. You know, we're gonna play some Minecraft. It's an exciting time in my survival world because, as you know, if you've seen any of my streams on this world, my whole world is surrounded by kind of this wall that I have built. Whole world, it's hard to see because my render distance is lower, but whole world is surrounded by this kind of wall that goes around everything. And there's not much beyond the walls, to be honest, aside from a few little small things. But today, we are expanding. We are going beyond the walls, over on this side, into the little forest I have over here, and we are expanding onto, I like to think of it as a new kind of continent that's kind of separate from mine, because it's separated by a river. Technically not a continent, but I like to think of it as a continent. But it's new. I haven't really touched it. It's kind of untouched, I guess. So here's the exit of the wall, and then it's just forest over here. There's not much over here, to be honest. So we're going to be working on some pathways over here. We're going to be continuing a build that I have kind of started over there. And yeah, there's a few builds here from a very long time ago. These were just kind of experiments for other stuff in that direction. But these will be torn down, so those don't count. But we're going to build a bridge here today. We're going to get some pathways going. I already have some over there. We're going to be doing some terraforming. It's going to be good. I should probably sleep, though, because there are monsters everywhere. We got a beacon set up. You'll see why in a second, because I'm going to need it, because I made quite the mistake the other day. So I guess I'll give you guys a little bit of a heads up on what I'm building over here. So this is going to be a mob fighting arena. It's going to be all obsidian floors, so I can allow creepers to spawn, and I can just have a big kind of fighting spot for them. It's going to be kind of a stadium thing. It's going to be cool. But I was looking through my chests, and I was like, I have way more crying obsidian than I do obsidian. And I tested it. It doesn't get blown up by creepers or anything, so I figure, let's use crying obsidian. It'll work fine. Anyway, I spend the whole day placing all the crying obsidian I have on this floor. Glad it wasn't enough, because then it turned night, and I realized that crying obsidian glows. It glows, so not a single mob will spawn on here, because the light level was too high. So guess who has to tear all of it out now? Me. That's okay. I completely forgot that crying obsidian glows. I haven't used it for anything in so long, even though it's one of my favorite blocks in the whole game. It just looks so cool. Like the colors and the shading and stuff is really nice on it. So I thought like it's a perfect time to use it, but I guess not. That's okay. So we're gonna be mining a whole bunch of this. Skill issue? Yeah, it's definitely a skill issue. So not only do I have to mine all of this, But I have to go out and get more obsidian, because this is all my obsidian. I don't have any more. I might go to the end and do that, actually. Just because you can... I think the pillars, the obsidian pillars, regenerate with the dragon, I'm pretty sure. So I can just mine those. And then just regenerate them. Because I don't want my end to have no pillars. But yeah, what's everyone up to? It's a Sunday. It has been snowing for quite a while where I'm at, which is quite exciting. It was just Halloween and now it's Christmas. I'm someone who likes snow though. I like the it's just a vibe. Not being out in it, that's not necessarily that fun when it's all wet and everything. But when it's dry snow and it's fluffy, that's fun. And then being inside while it's snowing next to like the fireplace or something, man. It's a lot of fun. A way to get a bunch of obsidian is bartering with piglins. I actually tried that the other day. I just couldn't find enough piglins that would actually be like effective, I guess. I got like 2 in like a little pit and then I started like throwing my gold at them. And then it just was like not, it was taking a long time. It's also snowing here, kill me. Not a fan of snow. I hate snow. I mean, I hate winter as a whole. Only good thing is Christmas. Yeah, winter can drag on, especially where I am. Like, it'll be like April and sometimes even May, and it's still gray and cold. But I do like the early stages of winter. Like now is really nice when the fall kind of disappears. You just kind of have to let it be a vibe, I guess. But yeah, I might go back to bartering with piglins, but I think knowing my luck, I'll probably just end up getting none and then just wasting all my gold. So I might as well just mine it. Yeah, only way to get a bunch of gold from bartering is from a gold farm. And guess who doesn't have a gold farm? Me. So there's a whole lot of steps there just for getting obsidian. So I'll just mine it. It'll be okay. You know what the best part of snow is? It's slush. When it's on the roads and it starts to melt and it just turns into like a sludge. That's the best snow. Slush is one of those words where like they couldn't have picked a better word for it. It's just like slush. Fits it perfectly. Or wither obsidian farm in the end. Oh, because withers can destroy obsidian. That's right. I forgot about that. I think like the blue skulls that they send can destroy obsidian. That's an interesting strategy. I should look into that. I hate slush. Looks like you got to do some rethinking on that opinion. Hello, Alfie6683. Welcome to the stream. There we go. We're making some progress. I'm lucky that the snow I get here is very fluffy, so it's not a curse of binding on me. Yeah. It's fluffy here occasionally. It's just very wet, I find. But I do agree that Christmas is definitely the peak of the season. And after that, it's kind of like, okay, we can go to spring now. It's just so much fun, like hanging out with family and like eating. God, it's the best. If the obsidian nether reactor still existed. Oh, nether reactor that existed. Yeah. Man, the nether reactor. What a block. I miss that. I really wish I kept my worlds because I had so many worlds on Pocket Edition with the nether reactor in it, and it was so much fun. I used to just make them and just leave the towers, and it was so cool. No, it's not. I've been in your province before. It's very sticky, like in BC, where I used to be. Sticky is wet. That's why it's sticky, because it's melting. And that's when it turns into like packing snow. The dry snow is like the fluffy stuff. I forgot the nether reactor existed. It's an interesting block. It's interesting that they made Crying Obsidian kind of have like a comeback. But the nether reactor is just like fallen. I feel like they could have found a use maybe for it in the nether update. But I guess the Crying Obsidian kind of had a place because it was initially meant to be a block for respawning before beds. But then obviously that didn't happen, so. But what could the nether reactor do today? Something to do with bringing the nether into the overworld. But I guess it doesn't really fit in kind of the modern game. Lost a piece. But yeah, the nether reactor, it's a weird block. It's a very big nostalgia point for a lot of people. Like I made that was like the first, I consider the first video on my channel. Because the nether tips doesn't count. First kind of video of the theme that I do now, kind of. And that video got a lot of views. Like I'm still shocked at how many views that got. It's obviously grown a lot since then, but that video has 20,000 views. Like that, I'm very happy with that. Help get netherrack. That could be cool, yeah. Even though I guess netherrack's not really that hard to find. Ace had a world that had a bug when his seed of the world always came up as 0. Was that on Pocket Edition? Pocket Edition was weird. There was a whole lot of weird things going on there. Still waiting for 4 tips to survive the end. Gonna have to wait till I hit 100. What did I say? 100,000 or a million? We'll see. What's a tip to survive the end though? Like, if you fall into the void, like eat chorus fruit, I guess. Like have it in your hotbar because it'll teleport you onto like a block. Wear a pumpkin maybe because like the Enderman. What are some tips to survive the end? Just don't go. You don't survive. Oh, with shulkers. When you get hit by a bullet. When I see new players go to the end for the first time, they think that the bullets will just let them fly. And then they're always surprised when it drops them back down. So when you get hit by a bullet, if I don't have like an elytra or whatever, first thing I start to do is just stack up beneath me. So I have something to land on when it wears off. That was with Pocket Edition, and I downgraded Minecraft Pocket Edition on my brother's old iPhone 4, and the seed is hard to find. That might be a cool video idea. Pocket Edition is weird. It's a weird place. I do miss it occasionally. It was just such a time. Like, obviously, I love Bedrock and what the game is now. The Pocket Edition was so special, man. All the old servers and all the old communities. Does anyone remember Lifeboat before it got turned into what it is now? Yeah, so like the Crying Obsidian glows. So I was like, oh, this looks so cool. I'm going to keep this. And then I'm like, It glows, so there will be no mobs on here. Oh, there's a spider jockey. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I'm still waiting for a chicken jockey. I need that disc. And I will be fighting mobs because I need to repair this pickaxe. And I'm going to wear this elytra. So I need some XP. I'm still working on terraforming some of this. It's not exactly how it's going to be. Seed Zero was the world when he went into the mine and saw Herobrine. Oh boy, spooky. I remember Minecraft Pocket Edition, Lifeboat. Man, such a good server. Like LBSG, the survival games, and the battle server. Oh, that was the best. Capture the flag, too. Ooh. Oh my gosh. This guy's dodging me. I still need to work on this too. This will be like a beach eventually. I had to expand it because I needed some more land. It actually was pretty kind of a small area. And this is changing too, as you can see. I've mined a lot of this out because this is going to be grass eventually because I have a path that I've kind of lined out around here. And eventually this will be transformed into like a natural looking hill. But right now it's kind of a mess. But we're going to work on that today. We got time. I don't think I hit him at all. When he saw Herobrine in the world, in the mine, he turned around right as he entered the mine and closed the door, and Herobrine wasn't there anymore. Sounds like him. I have tons of dirt. I'll just grab that. Yeah, I used to be like so scared of Herobrine when I was younger. Even though like I knew it wasn't real, it was just like something about it was so convincing back then. I'm not curing you. Video got 2 million views December 2013. Gotta love the classics. Alright, I'm gonna sleep now. So many creepers. I guess I'll take them because I do need gunpowder because I'm trying to destroy this monstrosity behind me. Did it despawn? I think it despawned. Alright, let's finish this obsidian. It's like not that much at all, but I know it takes a long time. There's one over there. I want to do something with this area, because this is such a cool, like, I think this is a shattered savanna biome, or at least it was. Now it's like this. I think my whole area is technically an ocean biome, which is why I get like dolphins in the rivers and stuff. But this was a shattered savanna, and I love the terrain like so much. So this I definitely need as part of my world. Like, imagine I had like a whole like pirate cove here or something. Like, it's perfect, and it's like also in the Java equivalent of the sea. Like, this is like a tropical ocean. You can see there's some warm patches, which is very nice. Trying to get better at Trident, so I need to use that more often. In his hunting for Herobrine video, which was a few characters in the world, Quest was defeated Herobrine once and for all. Episode 3 begins with the ending of Subwoofer Lullaby. I love that song. It's so relaxing. I think I've seen that series you're talking about. There was also one that was really well done on Xbox, I want to say. But every single episode was like standalone, and there were some characters. They would always die by the end of the episode, or get like separated or something. Have you seen the Herobrine film called Him from Marcus Yu? If not, you're missing out. Yeah, you guys showed me that, I think, on VC that one day. That was cool. There's so much good stuff on YouTube. It's crazy. There's a new Let Me Know documentary out now, which, if you didn't know, is one of the inspirations for me actually making this channel in the first place. I think it's on. I watched a couple minutes of it. It's on things that humans have sent out into far out into space to try to contact any other intelligence out there. All the methods we've tried. No, the one I'm thinking of wasn't in a netherrack tower. There was one, I think it was like, there was like a pilot and like a whole bunch of different kind of themes. Pretty sure it was done on Xbox. There's a couple Herobrine sightings in massive quotations, but like video sightings from back in the day that that I watched that like can't really be found anymore, I guess. There's one that I remember that I don't remember whether it was like popular or not, or just like me searching Herobrine at like 2 in the morning and scrolling for a long time. But it was like I remember just it was nighttime and they were on a hill and they were like being stalked by him or something. I don't know, I feel like my memory should be better. And then there was another one by one of my personal favorites by Ninja Horsey Man. It was like him and his friend that were on. And honestly, like there's something about they get like lost in a tunnel, and they have like one torch, and they have to keep breaking it and like placing it, and then they lose it. And there's something about it, like psychologically, I guess, that really hit me when I was younger. I guess that's one of my favorite sightings. I think there is a re-upload on YouTube, but I know the original channel is gone. Very badly done, like Photoshop. But just the way that they were like kind of bantering off each other and just like didn't know what was going on, even though they did. Obviously, they set it up, but it's good. It's very good. I wonder why. This is a question that has kind of been in my head for a while. Sometimes I think like Herobrine was so magical because like there was a giant portion of the community that genuinely didn't know whether he was real or not. So sometimes I wonder like, are we able to recreate that today with a new character? Like if someone made up a new character, but then I wonder like how would we make that convincing? Because I feel like nowadays there's slightly more media literacy, or like at least kids or younger people are more media literate, and I guess they're not as gullible, I want to say. Like I remember watching Herobrine sightings and just like not fully believing them, but definitely being convinced, like, okay, how can that be fake? But I feel like nowadays, if a kid watched one from back then, or even now that would be made, they would just know, like, yeah, that's fake. That's Photoshop, or that's... Maybe because it's been around and people have talked about it. And, like, stuff like Photoshop and video editing is now way more accessible and way more talked about now than it was maybe in the early 2010s, maybe. Or maybe at least more of an interest to younger people because of YouTube back then. Maybe, but given the internet now, it's very unlikely. I think so too, unfortunately. But I wonder what could be done to make it work. There needs to be an element of legitimacy, I guess. I'm thinking of the what's the movie? The Blair Witch Project. How they had all the marketing for that was like, it wasn't traditional movie marketing. It was like, okay, like, are there actual kids missing? So I feel like if there was to be another creepypasta character that may or may not be in your Minecraft world, there needs to be some sort of legit, like, kind of scare element. Here we go. Last little chunk, guys. Like, how could they make that happen? Obviously, Mojang themselves could make a new character very easily if they wanted to, because they have like authority, and what they say about the game is factually correct most of the time. If they went on their social medias, on the Minecraft social medias, and said like, posted like a really cryptic image, released a small little patch, and put the caption, "There is something in your world." Even if there was no changes at all, I feel like because they have authority over the game, I feel like there would be an element of actual paranoia. Even if people looked in the code and whatever and confirmed that there was nothing new, I think some people would fall for that. But obviously they wouldn't do that because They're not trying for the game to be that spooky. They've added some spook. I like that they've like kind of gone back to some of the spooky elements with the ancient city and the warden, the pale garden, and the creaking and stuff like that. That's really fun to me. Okay. That's good. We got all the crying obsidian gone. That's that mistake. Done. That never happened. So I'm going to go put this back in my chest, and then we're going to continue the path that I have going on. The Herobrine sighting exposed videos by the Mute Troll. I do remember those. He did one on the Ninja Horsey Man video. I remember watching that a long time ago. Being like, yeah, that's so photoshopped. I totally knew that. There was another one too. I think it was from some time in alpha, maybe even beta, but I'm pretty sure it was alpha. Of some guy, and it was like a picture slideshow, and they would like he would spawn into a world, and they had like a dog or whatever, and he would hear sounds. I don't know if that one's online. I know the Watermelon Movies one is online, even though they changed their channel name. That was like a slideshow of pictures with like the X-Files theme, I think. That was a good video. I remember being like, whoa. That one had the Copeland picture in it, I'm pretty sure. Alright, where did I store all that? Okay, I'll put it in here for now. Okay. Alright, so we should get back to what I was doing. Now I can place the rest of my obsidian down, and we will continue the path. Isn't that the Gaming Mad Project? Gaming Mad Project. That name sounds familiar. I need to look it up. Oh, Gaming Mad Project, not the Gaming Mad Project. Let's see. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they added like an updated thumbnail and everything. Man, yeah, that one. You know the one. Yeah, the slideshow. Guys, I saw Herobrine. Here's my Google slideshow. Here's my PowerPoint on why he's totally real. Alright, so now that I'm out of obsidian, I'll grab some more later, but for now I want to do the pathway. And I need to work on some terraforming too. So I'm doing a curved pathway. I kind of have my layout over here. I did the first two sides. This is kind of what it'll look like. Same blocks as my path over there. But I couldn't do it on this side because of the mountain. So I need to continue to mine all of this and then make it like grass in a nice kind of hill. This bit's going to be tough because it's so high here. But that's okay. We'll get to it. Luckily I have haste now. Can never have too much dirt. I always need dirt for something. I'm always flattening out areas and stuff. So this is all going, and then we're going to smooth it out into a nice hill. Okay, I think this bit should be fine. It's just this. This needs to go in way further. Oh, hello. What are you selling? Let's see. Emerald. Gunpowder. That might be fire, actually. 4 gunpowder for an emerald? It's kind of a steal. I kind of need some gunpowder. Invisibility. Waypoint transmit range. Is that when, zombies and stuff can detect you from further away? A small drip leaf. Sand. Okay. I think I just want your gunpowder. So I'm actually going to go grab some emeralds because I don't want you to despawn. I do desperately need gunpowder. And 4 gunpowder for 1 emerald is kind of a steal. Not gonna lie. Let's just hope I have some emeralds because I actually don't know. I think I do. I think I did some trading a while ago. Alright, please. Hey, let's go. Also sand you can buy. I do have I have a lot of sand. I don't. Oh yes I do, because I have a shulker box. It should be here. It's just on the other side of my world. It is full of sand though. So I should be good on sand right now. I just really want gunpowder because the giant lava cast I made 6 years ago in the whim of the moment is getting a little too close to my world now, so I'm gonna destroy it. I have been slowly mining the top of it, just with my pickaxe, and I did have a beacon up here at one point, but I'm trying to just destroy it with TNT now because it's taking me so long to mine it. It's stupid. I don't know why I did it. It was just something I did like one afternoon. I was bored. And it was like when the world was like new. So this was like 6 or 7 years ago. And yeah, it is a big mistake. Lava casts are big commitments, guys. All right, how much gunpowder are we getting? Let's do this. What? No more? I brought almost 3 stacks for nothing? Bro. Seriously? I mean, 8's nice, but like, I had so many more emeralds to give you. Whatever. How much do I have in here? Nothing. There was MCPE sighting done by this user named Micro and Chetta, but the sighting isn't up anymore. Yeah, it's kind of sad how a lot of videos are just gone. It's so interesting though how easily stuff gets lost online. There was one sighting actually that I don't know if I technically found or not. because I know it's been found and publicized since then. But one of the most popular screenshots of Herobrine was, there was two actually from the same video, screenshots of like him in a stone hallway. And I remember seeing that a lot. And then there was a video that I found while searching for the Herobrine stream. I found that video, but I never shared it. And then somebody else found it and then put it out, but that's okay. All right, back to it. How far do I need to go in here? Because like the path only extends out this far. So I can probably start making kind of an incline there. Let's sleep again. Man, I love the new clouds in the Happy Gas drop. It looks so good. They just stretch on now. It's crazy. I've seen the creeper a few times actually. I don't know whether it's consistently in the same spot in the sky or whether it like shifts. Oh, hello Herobrine25. Welcome to the stream. We got Herobrine in the chat, guys. Can you answer the long-awaited question of what were you doing in Copeland's closet that one day? What were you doing in there? The press wants to know. Then we can make a part 5. I don't remember how I did this. I think it was this. That's not right. Is it right? It looks right. I just don't know whether it's right on the other side. Okay, so it's 3 here. And then 3 here. Okay, that's right. And then, oh. Okay, and then there's 2 here. Yep. And then it starts going into the 1. Okay. I think that's right. I just don't know if that's how I had the other side. I thought I changed something. Yeah, I changed something. I had another 2 here. That's why. Okay, so on the outside is 2 more. So 2, 2, and then 2, and then all of this moves in 1. There we go. Look at that, problem solving. Okay, and then here is just the actual path. So how far away is it? I think it's 11, I'm pretty sure, from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's on the 11th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, it lines up. Okay. Guys, we're so good at building. This is incredible. Chest is full already? Okay, andesite don't need, gravel don't need, sand I do need, unfortunately. But this can go. All right, so we're going to finish carving out this path, and then we can plan the land around it. What are you guys' thoughts on wandering traders? I know a lot of people don't like them, just because they find them annoying, because they're always like in your base and stuff. But I feel like I don't see them that often, and they always have something random that I need. Like even coral is kind of nice, because I don't have coral anywhere near me. There's one biome like way over in that direction, a coral reef. But is it worth to go to? I don't know. Okay, so then here is when we start the curve. So I need to look at how I did that. So how many here we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it 4 again, or was it 3? I think it's 3. Oh no, it is 4. 4, 4, 3, 2. Okay. All right, and then 3, and then 2. I know I have 2 there, and then 1, 1, 1, and there we go. Okay. That still seems too thin, though. Oh, I messed something up here. There is a 3, I'm pretty sure, right? Yes. Okay, that's why. All right, so we got 4, 4, 3, 2, and then another 2. Okay, there we go. Okay, then when does this start? The curve here needs to start soon. I hope this lines up, because that means I messed something up if this doesn't line up. So it was 14, I'm pretty sure, when the curve starts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2, and 2. There we go. We did it, guys. That's not right. This needs to go out more. That's right. We did it. Okay, there we go. Path is all laid out, so let's figure out where the planks are going to go. And we can start filling that in. Yeah, look at all this dirt, guys. This is crazy. All right. So I'll build the bridge later. I just want to get the planks kind of set up now, because I know they're going to take me a second. So let's get this, and we'll craft some more of the stairs. I'm going to need some more logs as well. Okay. So I have it kind of curved down here. This forest needs to be cleaned up too. This is not the final look. I'll fix this up later. Actually, I can probably just go into wood here. All right, there we go. Make sure I didn't mess up the pattern anywhere. Nope, looks good. Okay, so then we gotta move down here to line it up with this. It's nighttime again. Oh my gosh. I love how far away you can see beacons now. Like, even if I went further back, I'd be able to see it, which is such a nice change. Because it should act as a beacon. And now it does. I'm going to sleep. Where's my bed? Ooh, wait. I thought he had like slowness errors or something. Keep going. All right, so now this is where the bridge is going to go. So I need the pattern to line up. So I'm actually just going to build across temporarily right now, just so I can see it line up. Because if the pattern doesn't line up, then inevitably when I connect it to something else, this path over here, then it won't line up, and then I'll be very mad. Okay, so this needs to be birch. Okay. I'll swim back for them in a second. Man, I love feather falling. I don't know what I'd do without it. Okay. They're playing with the blocks. It's okay. I got lots of birch, lots of oak. All right, I should probably go grab my other oak logs. Because we are gonna fill in this whole path right now. All right, let's do it. Yeah, I've never done a curved pathway before in my world. Just, I would normally go straight around in like a square. But I figure this is kind of a cool opportunity to do something else. Beyond the walls, you know, do something different. Oh yeah, so the Mounts of Mayhem drop is finished, like feature complete, and it'll be coming out December something, like the winter drop last year did. I like the drop; it's fun. I think it'll be a fun drop. I'm especially excited for the spear with the lunge enchantment. That'll be cool. I feel like there's like such cool parkour opportunities there. Like imagine it in like PvP as well. And it's the first like tiered weapon in almost since the very beginning of the game, to be honest with you. I mean, like when was the last tiered weapon, tiered item added? It's been a very long time. Obviously, we've gotten new tiers like netherite and copper, but a whole new item that can have tiers is pretty cool. So I will be getting a netherite spear as soon as possible and trying it on every single drowned that is near me. I might try to get some nautilus as pets too, especially the coral one, because man, it just looks so cool. Which means I should probably build an aquarium somewhere. Maybe I can go look over there or something. But yeah, it's a fun update. Lots of fun little things that kind of make the world feel more lively. The parched that's going to sit on top of the camel husk in the deserts. Man. That will not be fun to fight. I haven't actually tested it yet, but I've heard people say that it's actually quite a challenge, which is nice. I've seen some people say that the deserts have gotten a lot of love compared to the snowy biomes in like drops, which I do agree with. Deserts have gotten a lot, like the ambient noises, the new dried bushes, the camels spawning all over the place. Oh, that's not good. The cactus flower, even archaeology, like 2 years ago. But the snowy biomes haven't really gotten that much. Can I sneak up on them? What are they staring at? Oh, they're staring at the wandering trader. I gotta save him. Okay, I'm gonna do a sneak attack. I don't have my mace, but I will use my trident. Oh, one guy noticed me. All right, let's go for it. I have a crossbow too. Okay. That was smooth. They didn't get a single hit on me. All right, please be level 5. 4. Still pretty good. Sometimes I like to do raids on my my village. No! I think he's okay. Sometimes I like to do raids on my village that I have over there. But whenever there's Ravagers, they just destroy all the leaves of the trees that I have set up. And it's not very nice. I want to start another village out here. Like a really big kind of fortress one. Maybe they could connect to like the Pirate Cove thing. Maybe this whole area could be like a fortress. And this could be like the kind of centerpiece. The mob fighting arena. Oh, there's so many ideas. Alright, we're going to riptide it up. This will go into here. I'll put it back in my actual chest later. Yeah, I'm so hungry. I need to eat something. Where was I? I think I'm gonna need to mine some more trees. I might have some more oak wood in my my chests at home, but I have a feeling I don't. I can finish off the birch I have. Might as well. Let's go check. Don't need these stairs right now, so we can get rid of those. I have more birch, so I definitely don't need any more. I think that'll be enough. I do have saplings, so I'm not, like... Hello, Gabriel34521. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the survival world. Okay, I'm gonna hope. I don't. I definitely don't. These are just stacks of 1. So I'm gonna need to chop down some of the trees I have, but that's okay. This is the village, my center world village. It's so peaceful. I love this so much. There's so many iron golems. I didn't even build all of these. I made like 2 at the very beginning, and now just 1,000 have spawned. I mean, I have bred a lot of villagers. Maybe that's why they just keep spawning. But yeah, I do raids on here every once in a while. And normally the villagers can't get inside because I have these little fences. Sometimes they can, though. There's a few ways that I think I haven't covered up yet that they somehow still make it inside. But like here, they just destroy the leaves, and I always have to fix it. Anyway, let's go destroy some trees. There's a chicken inside here. Still need to fix the lava moat. I messed it up. I made some obsidian in there. Luckily, I have this massive forest that's just conveniently here for me to chop down. I'll start with the edges first, just because I'll probably end up building something here. Or like flattening it. I used to think these types of trees were the worst to chop down. But ever since mangrove trees have been added, these are nothing. Mangroves are so hard to... I did a stream last week. I was chopping down mangrove trees for a bridge over there. 2 bridges. Oh my gosh. They're the worst. Very good trees, though. I love the way they look, and I love the wood. But man, not fun to chop down. The one thing with a Silk Touch axe, you'll get the leaves when you don't want them. I wonder, is it still snowing outside? It is. Oh boy, and it's not stopping. Nice. We love snow. It's nice having all 4 seasons, like throughout the year. I was, just because I like looking at the weather maps. I was looking at Florida this morning. I can't imagine it being 30 degrees. I think it was like, I don't know, Fort Lauderdale or something like that. It was like 30 this morning. That is insane. And then I was watching, not that long ago, we had the Bills versus the Dolphins on. And everyone was so sweaty, and it's like, it's snowing outside, and what do you mean? But it's kind of crazy. I know that they still have all 4 seasons, but it's winter is less dramatic, I guess, down there. And I can't really imagine that. Here we have like a very dramatic all 4 seasons, I guess. I mean, summer slams us every single. This year especially was very hot, and I heard it's supposed to be a very cold winter too, like comparable to 2014 levels, which I am looking forward to. It's cozy, you know. Sit inside, drink some hot chocolate. Okay, I think that'll be enough. I think spring is the shortest season here. Not in like actually meteorological sense, but like just by the effects of spring, I guess. You don't really see it. It lasts for like a week because it's so cold up until like May. And sometimes it's still cold in May. And then it's like, whoa, there's flowers. And then it's just all of a sudden hot. And then it's summer. Let's put the saplings in the apple back. And let's sleep, and then we'll finish this path, and then I'll continue mining out some of this hill, because it is standing in my way, and I don't want it there. All right. There we go. Birch is... Oh, I thought that didn't line up for a second. That scared me. I was like, no, I gotta mine everything. That has happened to me before. There's a couple spots on like the opposite side of my world by the desert that don't line up. And it's because I messed something up a long time ago, but I can't pinpoint where it is. And I also don't feel like fixing it. So I just kind of shifted it so it happens on a stairwell, so it's less obvious. And then just gonna pretend it didn't happen. But overall, I've been pretty good with keeping the grid consistent around my world. There we go. Is that the path done? Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is incredible. What do you think, guys? I like the look of that a lot. The curves actually look really nice. Look at that. I'm trying to look whether it's equal or not. It looks equal to me. I feel like there's no mistakes. All right, now we can do a fun part. We can add some lights in here because still there's too many mobs around here. I don't want them on the grass. I just want them on the platform. So I'm going to put some lights on the side. I'm going to start turning this into grass. Make it look a little more presentable than what it is right now. This is all going to need to go as well. All right. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. That's nice. Put all this away. Nice that I got some more oak and some birch because I will need that for future projects. More paths. I'll keep the gunpowder in there. Okay. Do I have... I'll work on the grass first, I guess. I have dirt over there that I need to take from that chest. There's a creeper somewhere. Even this is a really nice little island right here. Before it leads into like another desert over there. Like I should do something really nice with this. I've wanted to build a boat in my world for ages. Because I've built so many boats for videos. I mean, how many Tales of Minecraft had a boat? Art Within Minecraft had a boat. Like it's been in my head. I want to build a boat. So I want to make like a pirate cove. Okay, so that's enough distance there. But this is going to need to go in further. And all of this is going to need to move in. This we can turn into grass now. Fix up this hill that I absolutely destroyed. I kind of like that was part of the construction process in Minecraft. How like you'll flatten out an area, and it looks kind of bad at first. Like this is so weird, but then you can slowly see the vision come together. It's so much fun. I miss building sets for videos. I haven't done that in quite a few videos now. The one I just uploaded had a small set in it. The kind of fortress thing. Like midway through the video, and then the search for Minecraft's first meme didn't have a set either. It was just like mostly real life footage of my computer screen, and then like some Minecraft footage, just of like me walking around in caves and stuff like that. And then before that was the Forgotten Sounds. That didn't have a set either. So I think the little movie I did had a couple sets. The Cave Noises video had no sets. The last video I really did that had sets was Steve's beard. So I want to get back to that. Even though it does make the video process a whole lot longer. But I miss it though. It's fun just kind of building sets for a world that you ends up in one scene in the thing, and it just becomes like very ingrained in my mind when I look back on it. It's fun to explore old sets that I made. Especially the ones I did for Tales of Minecraft and the art within Minecraft. Like those, I spent a long time on those, and I think they look awesome. But it is kind of sad though, at the same time, because I'll build a set, I'll use it in the video. I spend a couple weeks, months there filming, and then once the video's done, I just don't go in the world again. Because I don't really have a reason to. It's just kind of like there. I built it for a purpose, but then it's gone. A lot of the sets are like completely, I guess like movie magic, I guess. A lot of them aren't really real in the sense that you see them. Like for example, the one like kind of fortress thing that was in my video was just the front. Like there was no backside to it. It was just the front. It was like 1 block deep. There was no interior. It was just nothing. Same with the library in Tales of Minecraft. There was no exterior to that. It was just a giant cube that I made a whole a library in. But it's cool because like no one would ever know that when you're watching the video back. And I kind of forget that too. It's kind of convinces me. Because it feels like a real thing. But it is not. Alright, I think I'm going to need a second chest. Because I'm going to have a lot of, maybe even a third, because there's going to be a lot of blocks coming from that little mountain that I have going on here. Dirt, 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 dirt. Cobblestone, cobblestone. Let's make 4 chests. Four creepers. Okay, let's take them out. Let's do it. There's another one over here. I see it. Ooh. I always need gunpowder. It's like an actual crisis in my world, I guess. I'm always running out of gunpowder for fireworks. That, and now I need a whole bunch more because I need to destroy this. So it's like, sometimes I see people in like desert temples in worlds and they just don't take the gunpowder. I'm like, bro, take the gunpowder. You need it. You're gonna need it later. I also waste a lot of fireworks. I don't use them efficiently. Does anyone know if using the higher flight duration fireworks is like worth it? Because I just use the flight duration 1. Because I fly such short distances. Like getting back to that chest over there. It's distances like that I don't really need 3 gunpowder for like a longer flight. But I don't know if the longer use cases kind of outweigh that. I don't know. Okay, so this is a decent distance. So here, from here on, I'll keep the hill kind of going up. So at least do like a. Oh geez, how high is this? Okay, so I'm pushing back the hill quite far, all the way up to here. It's gonna go. Okay, it's not that bad actually. It's just this bit's gonna be kind of a problem to mine, but that's okay. I did this with a hill that was behind my base, all the way over there. It took me quite a while, but it was worth it though. So much more space. Could use TNT, but I know I need to save it for that monstrosity. Inventory fills up so fast. It's crazy. Okay. Now I can kind of see the basis of the hill. So we need to mine all of this out. Oh boy. I can't wait. We'll just work on this section for now. Get a little chunk of it done, and then we'll move on to that later. If we can get some grass spreading over here, that'd be nice too. I think I have a couple. Okay, this section wasn't hard at all. There we go. So that's, once the grass fills in, that's kind of what it'll look like along this whole area. Okay, we can probably do this one. This one looks pretty easy too, this kind of section. All right, it's getting there. I had to flatten a lot of this out too, and extend it too, because part of this actually goes over the water. Just because this build is a whole lot bigger than I thought it would be. But that's okay. A lot of the terrain is like, not fake, but like, kind of fake. A lot of my world is flattened out. Like this, there were rivers and stuff. But I've flattened it out and kind of made it more buildable. Every single time I come over here, one of my happy ghast escapes. Does anyone know how to like permanently chain down the ghasts? Because I've chained this orange one like 1,000 times, and yet the lead always breaks. And clearly it happened a while ago too, because it's not even here anymore. Is there an extra one? Please don't have an extra one. But one of them is always breaking, and I don't know how. How can they even fly far enough away to break it in the first place? So I have no clue. Because I love this little airport thing I have. It's kind of cute. But I don't know how to keep them chained down. They're just always floating off. I thought the leads would keep them. Unless it's like they're going around the corner and somehow flying away and then it breaks. But I'm having trouble seeing how that's possible. But for some reason it's always the orange one. I think this guy's a little crazy. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe build a cage for it. Not the most ethical solution, but it would probably work. Yeah, that honestly might work. I might have to build like a cover over some of these holes. Maybe there's something I can do with redstone. Welcome, Iceberg, to the stream, by the way. Good to see you here. We finally made it out of the Discord onto a stream. But yeah, like I was saying, a lot of my world is actually kind of fake. Like I've flattened all of this to make it buildable, because it was just rivers and stuff. I've left some of them like this, but a lot of it is completely terraformed to my liking. And that's what this area will eventually be over here. But it's very work in progress. But that's okay. The best things are work in progress. I should get this area over here. Hello, Loggy. Welcome to the stream. We got two OGs of the channel in chat, Loggy and Icebro. You guys have been around for so long. It's actually crazy. Like since like the first videos on this channel. I need more grass blocks. This is going to take so long to spread. Actually, maybe it'll be fine. Okay. Oh boy. Here's where it starts to get bad. I have to dig out so much. Why is there a button here? When on earth did I place this? Does it lead to anything? I don't know why that's there. I'm gonna keep that there. I wonder how long ago I did that and why. Why did I have buttons out here? What was I doing? Back then, you still had your old Survival World videos public. You've come a long way since then. Yeah, I have. This world has also come a very long way. It was quite bad back then. First video I saw of yours was the Nether Reactor video in like March of 2021. Yeah, we were talking about the one earlier. That's quite the video for how little effort I put into that. Got a lot of views. It's crazy. But I appreciate you guys being here around so long to remember stuff like that. It's nice that we kind of have like a small little community, I guess. I guess it's fine if I leave this a little steeper. That's okay. Okay. I guess it's fine. That'll be fine. Alright, let's keep going. It is kind of crazy though. I can't do it anymore just because world generation has changed. But I used to, before Caves and Cliffs, take the seed from my world and put it into like just like a new world on Bedrock and just see what my world was like. And like it has really, I can't make a comparison now just because the old version doesn't exist anymore. But it has changed so much. Like I've changed the terrain so much. It's kind of wild. But yeah, absolutely love a long-term survival world. It's like my absolute favorite way to play the game. I don't really play in many other Minecraft worlds aside from this one. This one's kind of like the main. I've always been the type of person to have like one world. But it's surprising though, because for how long I've had this world and for how much I've done in it, I've barely shown it on YouTube, which is why I'm actually making a video on it right now. Not this second, but I'm in the process of making a little documentary about my survival world and what it kind of means to me, and like why I think long-term worlds are important. Because there really is something special. I mean, I've kind of captured a lot of my thoughts in the script that I wrote, but like, it's really neat just seeing builds that you built like 6, 7, 8 years ago. It's awesome. And like you associate builds with certain times and places and people, and it's really nice. That sounds so cool. Yeah, it really is. It's very special. It's like this is like my digital home, I guess. So I figured, it's time to show it on YouTube. I mean, it's grown so much. I mean, I've had this world long before my channel, But it's grown so much since the channel started. There were a couple, Icebro would probably remember, a couple videos in this world that I did on this channel. There was one about, I took a bunch of cats and put them around my house to see if it would actually creeper-proof it. And it worked. It definitely worked. Unfortunately, all the cats have despawned since then because of the whole bedrock thing. Long story. But I just figured it's time to show it again because it's changed so much, and it's like, I love this world and I want to show it because nobody's really seen it. It's also why I'm trying to stream some more as well. To kind of fill in the long gaps between my videos. Oh no, poor cats. Yeah, they're all gone. I was talking with a person over Instagram for quite a while actually now about a glitch that happened in Bedrock and might still be happening. I'm not actually too sure. But I encountered it, and this guy actually reached out to me because I made a post on Reddit like 6 years ago about some cats in my world that were like frozen and it had turned like a shade of red and pink. And it's just such a weird bug, and apparently like this guy's done a whole bunch of research on it. We've had a very long conversation about the glitch. He's kind of gathered a bunch of findings on why it happened, but it's very interesting. I think they're going to make a video on it, which is a very good idea. But it's cool to know that I was kind of a person who encountered this glitch a long time ago. Would love to see it. Yeah, we were texting not that long ago. I think they're making... it's like in the works or something. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It has a viral potential. Good YouTube content right there. Speaking of video ideas, though, I have... I guess I'll talk to you guys about this because you guys have been very long-term viewers of the channel. You've seen kind of the style shifts in content. But the video I uploaded recently, the one about nighttime, whether it's like harder or easier, I have a lot of kind of smaller ideas, I guess, for videos that aren't like massive concept, like the documentaries I used to do. Well, I still do them, but one is not in the works, kind of, but no. But I was just thinking, like, would you guys want to see more of the smaller, like, would you care if videos were slightly less elaborate but more frequent, I guess is what I'm trying to say? Because there won't be like crazy sets or stories within the video, but there will be more frequent videos, I guess. That happened to me once with wolves. Ooh, okay. So it can happen with cats, it can happen with wolves. Very interesting. I don't really know why that would happen. I think it was something to do with the color. How it was like by default red back in the day. So it would just overlay the whole thing with... But I don't remember any of my wolves or cats that had blue collars ever being blue. I wish I documented more my findings. But this guy that I've been talking to, he has a lot. It's crazy. If it's cool though, I might do a video on it. If there's like once he shows me his findings, I might do a little collab or something. Because I miss doing videos on glitches too. I used to do the flying squid. That was a cool video. The squid milk as well. That's such a funny glitch. I wish they left that in. It feels so Minecrafty to be able to milk squids. But that's okay. At least we still have the flying squids. I saw one not that long ago, actually. I've seen them in my my single player world too. which is interesting because my initial theory was that it, or not theory, I guess I kind of confirmed that it only happened in multiplayer worlds because of server lag. But I've sent pictures to the Discord before of it happening in my single player world. Yeah, I'd watch the shorter, less elaborate videos if you were to make them. Thank you. Yeah, that means a lot. Just because I find I'm kind of a perfectionist sometimes. But I just want to make more stuff because it's so much fun. And I don't like waiting months and months and months to make something. But okay, I guess I'll take that to heart. I will start making some videos, some more videos. Because there's lots of good ideas I have and have had for videos that are like fun stories. But just like, I kind of threw them away because they weren't up to some standard, I guess, that was in my head. But I'm kind of moving on from that now. Like the meme video, the search for Minecraft's first meme. That script was like half finished in my notes app since like 2021. And then I only really got around and did some more research on it, like the weeks leading up to the video. This needs to look more natural. If I recall correctly, single-player Bedrock worlds are run on a client-side server, which might explain flying squids. I definitely saw them on Bedrock too, but I know for a fact I've seen them on Java single-player. If you go into the Discord and look through my images I've sent, there's definitely a screenshot in there. I remember one time I was fishing and I saw one. It's a very interesting glitch. I feel like there's more to that than the client explanation. But it's one of those things where I'm not really equipped to be able to research or explain that. Not very techie. Same with the very first meme made about Minecraft. I didn't say it in the video. I kind of implied it. I rewrote some of one of the sentences before I like rendered the video, because there might be one that's older. There might be a meme that's older than the kind of raunchy one we got. Because that one that was posted by TestFan, the lava water one, was posted on a thread that was like, let's make some Minecraft comics / memes, like a month after the game came out. And the person who made that post, as part of their post, they said, I'll start, and then just didn't post anything. I don't know if it's because they actually didn't post it or because it didn't get archived. I think I was looking at an archive. I don't fully remember. Or it's just been deleted. But either way, just I saw that and I'm like, this is the earliest meme that we have right now, but there might be an older one. So if I feel up to it, there might be a part 2 to the meme video. But there's a lot of research to be done there, so I'll get on that one day. We're making progress, guys. Look at this. And honestly, some videos that I think aren't going to be elaborate end up kind of being elaborate anyway. Just because of like the topic. Or maybe it's how I write or like explain things. But the Steve's beard video, that was literally just a joke from my sister actually. We were just talking about how like not consistent Steve's design has been. And I made a comment, I'm like sometimes he has a beard, sometimes he doesn't. And she was like, that's a great video idea. You should do that. And I was like, no, that's like a 2-minute video though, because it's like sometimes he has it, sometimes he doesn't. But then I actually looked into it and I'm like, well, he had it at first. And then they got rid of it. But then it actually wasn't gone because it was in the merchandise. And then they brought it back, but not because of the reason why it was removed. It's interesting. It was an interesting video. I'm going to have so much dirt after this. At least I can flatten something out in the future. Oh, and I share loggy stance on watching shorter videos. Awesome. Thank you guys very much. So I'll definitely be up to that. I think I just need to get over like thinking people care that much. Man, I love the Riptide trend. It's so much fun. Here's a little overview of the world. I'll put my render distance up a little bit. It's very pretty at sunset. All right. Let's sleep. Whoa, that just all came out at once. That was crazy. Just found a photo from August 2017 of my wolf dyed blue. Whoa, okay. That might be big, actually. Like, the wolf is completely blue? Okay. Can you send that screenshot to me? Because I'm going to send that to this this guy that I've been talking to, if you're okay with that. Because that might be some big evidence or some sort of vital piece of information. Because that's interesting. Because I don't think we've seen it in any color other than red. But if you're right about that, then I think that confirms my collar theory. Man, that's interesting. It's one of those glitches like where no one has really talked about. I remember on my my Reddit post, people thought I like threw a splash potion on them and like just took a screenshot when they flashed red, but I didn't. They were just constantly red. But yeah, it's a weird glitch. Weird glitch. Looks beautiful. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you could send that to me, that would be awesome. He might end up in a video, who knows? This is why it's so nice having a little community. I have a picture. Let's actually check. I have a picture from Pocket Edition. It's in my photo library. I took this picture. You won't be able to see it right now. But I took a picture in 2015 of a creeper that just wasn't attacking me. Yeah, here we go. March 14th, 2015. I made a post on Siege Pro about this creeper that I found that just wasn't attacking me, and I was in survival. Which is interesting, because I remember Stampy had a similar glitch where we just kind of stand there and look at him. I remember I tried to do a video on that, and then something fell through. I don't know. I might still make it, who knows. Oh, there we go. Okay, Loggy sent me the image. Wow. Okay, that is quite something. So I can confirm it as a color theory. Oh. As I texted my friend how to do it, dyed the color blue, left the game, and rejoined. That is fascinating. I wish you guys could see this. I wish I knew how to put this on the screen, but I don't. But yeah, it's a blue wolf. That's so interesting. Man, thank you very much. That is quite something. I will definitely send that to the guy, and hopefully we get somewhere from that, because that's like it's awesome. The color theory might be true. So if that's like such a common glitch, I wonder why no one has talked about it. Because like even when I made my Reddit post, no one had ever seen that before, and that was 2020. And you took that in 2017. So that's way earlier than I encountered that. So it must have been around for a while. And no one talked about it? Because there was no other reports on the bug tracker when I made my report. Because you're supposed to like look for other reports before you submit one, and there wasn't, so that's why I made mine.